Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, in fact, this is a very important video that you should watch to the end if you sell products or services online. Very important to watch to the end. We are going to be looking at how to target the right audience with your ads. You guys can agree with me that running Facebook or Instagram ads these days is quite expensive, and you don't want to throw away your money. You don't want to throw away your money. You don't want to, add funds into your ad accounts. You run ads and you're not making any sales. You're not seeing anything in return. You don't want to waste that money. Right? If you watch my previous videos where I explain how you can use 1,500 naira to run ads, you guys will understand that in that video, okay, if you're spending 3,000 naira to run ad for a month, that's about 90 something thousand naira. And there are people that are spending that much and they are not getting results. It's quite painful, and that's why I'm making this video, to show you how you can target the right audience with your ad in order to get the best results from your ads. This is very important, as you can already tell. My name is Oyin Onwura. So before I go into it, if you just see my face for the first time, welcome to the channel. Here I create videos around starting and growing an online business. I go in depth with mini importation business, affiliate marketing, dropshipping, and different ways of earning sustainable income from the online space. So if videos like this interest you, do well to subscribe and be a part of the family. So guys, back to the video of today, how to target the right audience with your ads. The first thing I want you to understand is that the type of product or the service you're selling will determine the type of audience you will target with your ad. I sell fashion items and you sell phone accessories. Our target audience will be different. I'll be targeting ladies, I'll be targeting, people that are interested in fashion items. Your own target audience will be different from my own target audience. So we cannot be targeting the same audience with our ad. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you need to understand that the product you're selling will determine the type of audience you'll be targeting with your ad. If you're selling fashion items for ladies, obviously you should be targeting women. You should be targeting the female gender. You should be targeting people that are interested in fashion items. Now, before we go deep into that, I want you guys to understand that there are different types of targeting. There are different types of audience targeting, to be specific. The first one is the demographic targeting, where you target people. Don't worry, all this I'm explaining, I'm going to show you practically on my PC. So just ensure you watch to the end. And we have the demographic targeting, where you target audience based on their location, gender, and age. Okay, the next one is targeting based on interest and behaviors. Now, this your audience, or this audience you're looking for, what are their interests online and what are their behaviors? I sell fashion items, so I should be targeting people that are interested in fashion accessories, people that spend most of their times online, going through fashion blogs. You can see their behaviors. People that travel, okay, they need different bags for traveling. I should be targeting people that are interested in luxury products. If my bags are luxury bags, I should be targeting the high class ladies, those that go for vacation, steady. Now, when you're targeting people based on demographics, okay, you're targeting what is known as the cold leads. Your cold leads. What do I mean by cold leads? Your cold leads are people that might just be seeing your ad for the first time. They don't know you, they've never bought from you before, so it's kind of difficult for them to trust you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Those are your cold leads. So you need to run more ads, retarget these people before they can have the trust to buy from you, before you can convince them to buy from you. Now, when you're targeting these cold leads, you might decide not to go deep with interest and behaviors. Most people will tell you that whenever you're running ad, ensure you target based on interest and behavior and all those. But let me be very frank with you. If you want to get data, if you want to get enough data for retargeting, target your cold leads without interest and without behaviors. That is, your ad will be thrown to loads of people. You don't know who will be interested in your product, to be honest. allow your ads to be shown to so many people. Another thing I want to explain is when you're, setting the age. When you're setting age, listen to me. When you're setting age, most people will tell you set from 24 to 44 or 45. I will tell you that if you're just running ad for the first time, set your age from 24 to 65. Don't touch that other side. I'm going to show you what I'm saying. The reason is that when most people are registering accounts on social media, they do not go in with their right year of birth. You can see somebody that is 24 years, because they don't want it to appear on their profile as 24, they go ahead and hide or make it look, or write a certain year that will make it look as if they are 30 something. So you agree with me that most people do not put in their exact year of birth. Somebody was born in 1995, you see that person put in 1985. Most people do that. You can take your survey, you can research. Most people do that. So if you limit yourself to 44 or from 24 to 44 years, you might just be missing out on some group of people that can be your very good customers. So for the very first time, you can decide to leave that end age 65, leave it and see what will happen with your ad. Remember, you can have different audience setup. You can try it with a first setup, try another setup, and know which one works best for you. There is no harm in trying. This is something I have done, and I know the one that works best for me. That is why I'm putting it out here. That's why I'm sharing this with you guys. So have these different audience setup and know the ones that works best for your business, and then you stick with it. Okay, now there is something known as the custom audience. Custom audience are people that know you. They must have followed your page, or they must have bought from you before, and they forgot about you. You can decide to retarget those people. Do you understand? You see, I'm running ads, okay, and I have people that bought from me before. For one reason or the other, they might have forgotten that they are even following your page. They might even have forgotten about you. So what you can do to get those people back, to remind those people that, see you, I am still in business, okay, is to retarget them. You retarget them. They are known as your custom audience. When you target your custom audience, it is very, very likely that you're going to get most of them coming back to buy from you. That one is sure, because I have done it, I've tried it, and it works so perfectly. But you cannot have a custom audience if you don't have enough information, if you don't have enough data. You need to start with the cold leads first before you can move to this one I'm explaining. So I want to take you down my PC screen right now and show you the different audience that I've explained, and how you can target to get maximum results from your ad. Stop wasting your money running ads that are not converting, literally. So let's go to my PC. Guys, this is Ads Manager on my PC. Just go to your browser and type adsmanager.facebook.com. It should bring you here. Now, for you to create an ad, you can see where shooting create here. Just click on it. Now, for those that are using their smartphone, right, what you need to do is ensure you change your smartphone to desktop site. Okay, if you change it to a desktop, use your browser, and then you change it to a desktop site. Once you click on create ad, it should bring you here. Okay, now you choose a campaign objective. Okay, just choose what do you want to achieve with this campaign. Is it awareness, traffic, engagement, whatever? For this particular tutorial, I'll go with traffic, and then I click on continue. So here it's asking you to choose a campaign setup. Do you want to go with the automatic setup, or you want to use the manual? Preferably, you click on manual and tick continue. So when you come to this interface, after naming your campaign, you don't need to do anything here. You just click on next. I'll give it AD1 at 31. Now under conversion, remember I chose traffic, okay, as my campaign objective. I chose traffic. Now, where do you want to drive traffic to? It's your website, your app, messaging app, Instagram, or calls. Okay, for this particular one, I'll go with Instagram profile. Do that, you just scroll down. You can see you're shooting budget. How much do you want to budget for this ad? Automatically, it's telling you to go with 3980.
but depends on your budgeting and depends on how much you have. For me, I am going to adjust this to 2,000 naira. Okay, 2,000 naira. Then if you want to adjust the start date, you can do that here. If you want to add an end date, you can do that here. I don't usually, fix an end date. I just allow it to roll and then I can put it off anytime I want to. Now, this is the important place. Like, this is what we are concerned about, your audience targeting. Okay, now you can see that it has automatically chosen the audience control and the advantage audience. Like, they are recommending you to go with this audience targeting, but I will tell you this is not the best. You need to target yourself, but if you want to try it, of course there is no harm in trying. But what I will do right now is to click on switch to original audience option. Can you see this one? And here you choose use original audience. So here we are. We can set up our audience the way we want it. By default, you can see here we have Nigeria. Your age is 18 to 65. Remember I told you something about demographic targeting, where you target based on location, age, and gender. So this is under demographic targeting. Now, what you can do here is, if you want to target Nigeria, you leave it the way it is, but trust me, this is not the best. You can click on edit right here, remove it from Nigeria. Can you see it? So from here you can go in with your own specific state or location. So for this particular ad, I can decide to target Lagos since I'm based in Lagos. Can you see? Now whenever you type in a state or a location, you can see I type in Lagos and you can see we have neighborhood, blah blah blah. Ensure you're going with city. You don't want to target people that are outside the city or people that are in the rural areas. Ensure you're targeting people that are in the city. That's where you're likely to get people to see your ad and buy whatever it is you're selling. So you click on city right here. You can go ahead and add more. I will go in with Abuja. Click the one that has city again. So I'll leave it this way. This is the estimated audience size, 3.9 m to 4.5. So if you think it's okay, you can run your ad with it. But this is going to reduce a bit. This is going to reduce when we change the age and then the gender. So right here, I can pick the starting age. Of course, I don't want my ad to be shown for an 18 years old. I can start with 25. So I just need to scroll down, or better still, let's go with 24. 24. I told you guys that this 65 plus, I don't usually change it. Reason is that most people that register on social medias, they don't go in with their real year of birth. Okay, they usually, specify the year. So I'll leave it this way. You can try it. Remember I said you can give it a try. It's not a must that you use this method. Just give it a try, okay? And then go have another audience setup with, let's say you change this to 45 or something. Then you run separate ads with the both of them and know the one that converts the most for you. You understand? So don't just stick to one thing. There's no harm in trying, obviously. So you try and know the one that works best for you. Now, when you come to gender, here it says all gender. Of course, because of my type of business, I am not targeting the male gender. So I'm going to edit this and then target women. Okay. Now you can see that this has actually dropped. The estimated audience size has dropped to 1.4 to 1.6. okay. Now when you scroll down, this is where you go in with your detailed targeting, where you target based on interest and behavior. So we've already covered demographic targeting. Now we are going into the interest and behavior. And again, remember I said if you want to gather enough information for retargeting, please do not start with this interest and behavior. Because if you go right now and you specify some interest and some behavior, it will reduce this estimated audience size the more. It will reduce it the more. To me, this is even too small. This is too small, so I can go in and add more locations. To increase this, I can add more locations. Added some states, and you can see my estimated audience size now is between 17M to 2M. Okay, and remember I picked just women, so I can decide to run my ads with this particular audience setup. Now, if you want to do detailed targeting, that is targeting based on interest and behavior, I'm still going to show you how to do that right now. So what you need to do is just come down. Okay, this is it here, detailed targeting. You click on edit. Now, because based on your business, you should know the type of interest and behaviors you want to target. Again, since I sell fashion items for ladies, I should know that, okay, I want to target interest like fashion, accessories. So these are an interest. So notice that as you're streamlining, like as you're going down with your detailed targeting, this estimated audience size is actually reducing. So take note of that. Take note of that, and trust me, you want your ads to be in the front of loads of people. Okay, you don't want your ads to be in the front of just few people. The conversion will be very slow. For this particular ad, I'm just going to show you how to do it, and then I go ahead and remove it. So you can click on suggestion to see more. Online shopping, handbags, shopping,